Geno Pettis Adventures. I'm still Geno. So they're still my adventures, but they're Jeff's adventures too. And Jeff, if you would introduce yourself to my traveling audience.
Yes, I'm Jeff from La Quinta, California. La Quinta is close to Palm Springs. I live in the desert, and I saw Geno on YouTube, and his manner and his knowledge kind of made me feel comfortable about coming here. So we are on our first tour, really. This morning we came from San Gil up to some of the very beautiful fincas on the way through the mountains over to Barichara.
Excellent. So how'd you get here? I mean,
well, I flew from Los Angeles International over. I took Avianca Airlines, which was really quite good. Ultimately, we landed in Medellin, and I spent about 2 or 3 days there. And from there, I took the bus from Medellin to Bucaramanga, which was...
Holy moly, I didn't know you took the bus.
Yeah, I took the bus.
Awesome, awesome, okay.
And it was quite an experience, a good safe driver, and saw some very beautiful country. And I met Geno in Bucaramanga yesterday, and yesterday evening he helped me go to a very nice hotel, secure, inexpensive, and very, very pleasant. And today we're just doing a tour of some of the localities around San Gil, also Barichara, and then we're going to go back into San Gil, and he's going to show me a little bit more about the El Centro, the square area, where there's very nice restaurants and very nice shops. And so the weather has been perfect. It's just so beautiful here. It's been a real treasure.
Were you ever scared?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
this is my second trip to Colombia, and I've learned that as long as you don't go out of bars at 2 or 3 in the morning drunk, and you stay off the dating sites, it's a very safe, very pleasant country to be in. The people are very nice. They don't want trouble either, so believe me, it's very good.
Excellent. Well, he kind of got me off my beaten path because I'd never been to the Los Pozos airport in San Gil. And if you go to the Los Pozos airport's website, it shows you this thriving airport with small planes and big planes and the main hangars and the runways and people out selling stuff in front of the terminal. Well, that's not exactly true. Number one, we had a hell of a time finding the airport to start with. And number two, when we got there, all we found was the terminal, a locked gate, and the guard. There is nothing going on at Los Pozos Airport.
You know, if I can interject,
sure.
It's a beautiful airport, and the runway looks fabulous. Everything looks brand new and well constructed. But as Geno said, there's no one there. There's no fuel, nothing. But if you're an American pilot and you come down here, I learned you can get in contact with Bucaramanga. It's okay to land at that airport, there's just no fuel. And you can have someone come up from San Gil, Geno perhaps, and pick you up and take you down. But it's, I thought it was very interesting you'd be allowed to land there, and you get assistance from Bucaramanga y Medellin as far as handing you off and watching over you. So
I think the whole point of this thing too is that if you wanted to run an airport, there's one available.
Yeah, a very nice one.
Yeah, and it is well built, nice runways, nice infrastructure, and just no one's running it yet. So we went from there. My wife has been telling me, Maria's been telling me, that there's a back route to Barichara. And I thought, how can that even happen? Well, when we left the airport, there's an arrow that says Barichara, and we were coming to Barichara anyway. So we cut through the back way, through the farms and fields and fincas. And here we are in Barichara, and it was a nice trip.
It's very nice.
And it was off the beaten path.
Yeah.
So
the views are spectacular. It's just unbelievable. So it's been a wonderful trip so far, and he's a great guy, believe me.
Thank you. And I didn't pay him to do that. Okay,
That's right.
I did not pay him. I would, but I didn't. Anyway, so well, that's nice. So today, what we're going to do, we're sitting here at Barichara. We have a little tour guide that I use here, a guy named Victor, and he's going to show up in a little bit in his little chiva. But you can see the chivas behind us. You can see those little three-wheel thingies, and then a chiva. That's the one that looks like the Colombian's flag. And then we're gonna, like Jeff said, we're gonna go back down the hill, and he's gonna see the two malls, and because he wants to see the local stuff in San Gil, because he's interested in maybe someday moving here, or maybe not, but he's got to be able to know what is going on and see if he likes it in the first place. But I was really tickled because the hotel that he stayed in last night is a new one for us, and it's just tell us a little about the hotel.
The hotel was, well, first of all, I'm going to be honest with you, the cost was $28 or $30 a night, which is very attractive. And the rooms are not fancy, but they're comfortable. The air conditioning works very, very well. The restaurant there, I will admit I had filet mignon last night, and it was delicious. Maybe the service is a little bit slow, as they say in Colombia, but it's a very worthwhile place with a beautiful pool. Very, very pleasant to be in. People are great there too to take care of it.
Would you say it's a 3 or 4 star?
Well,
maybe, or for Colombia, maybe.
For Colombia, I'd probably put it at a 3, 3.5, something like that.
Okay.
But it has everything you need. If you don't need a lot of fancy stuff, it's very, very appropriate because it's comfortable, secure, and it's well located. You're close to the city, but you don't have a lot of noise either. You can sleep well at night, so that's a big plus for me.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Jeff. And we'll probably be adding to this video sometime today. So don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Call me, 505-501-8889. That's how Jeff found me, 505-501-8889.